AM 590 WCAB Rutherfordton with FM translator service on W265DW at 100.9. Does that old tractor or lawnmower have more electrical tape or duct tape holding it together than you want to admit? Well, maybe it's time to see Phil Sheehan and his staff at NC Tractor for a new Massey Ferguson tractor or mower. Massey Ferguson is a company that's been around for over 175 years. That says a lot about a company. And paired with Phil Sheehan, who's been in business for over 25 years, that says a lot about Phil and his staff. Knowledgeable about their product, and they stand behind every sale. Massey Ferguson is the last tractor you'll ever need. NC Tractor, a dependable and reliable company that'll be there after the sale. NC Tractor on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
Good morning. This is Cameron coming to you from the WCAB Weather Room with your weather forecast. Today you can expect sunny conditions with scattered thunderstorms, the highs near 50. It's be clear overnight with fog and scattered thunderstorms, the lows around 30. For Tuesday, it's going to be sunny with scattered thunderstorms, the highs near 50, and probably cloudy overnight with fog and scattered thunderstorms, the lows around 30. And there was your weather forecast here on 100.9 FM. 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherfordton. Welcome to All Things Rutherford, here on 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherfordton. Now here's your host, Todd and Tracy.
And we're back in 3, 2.
How was your weekend? What did you do?
Well, it was okay.
But not nearly long enough.
And I did nothing.
Well, that sounds fun.
That sounds fun.
But then something happened that made it
Horrible.
Horrible.
just horrible. What happened? What happened?
Monday.
You ruined a perfectly good weekend.
Monday morning, you're going to be like,
It's showtime.
Showtime indeed. Right here on this Monday morning, we're going to make it a good Monday regardless. December the 11th, 2 minutes after 7 o'clock. 32 degrees outside. Like me, woke up with your car froze shut this morning. Mine was.
Mine was too. I had to get out there and spray some of that old
De-icer.
dandy de-icer on it.
Yeah, I've tried to open my door and it was like, uh-oh.
Yeah. I know. I hate when you do that
open.
because you feel like you're going to break your handle off.
Oh,
that would not be a good thing.
I wouldn't care.
Oh, I would.
Jerk it, break it, take it back down. I broke my car. Fix it. See, mine still got the extended warranty on it, so I can break it.
Yeah, I don't want to though. I like to keep everything intact.
Yeah, I wouldn't voluntarily do it by no means, but And it is a Monday morning. Guess what? Our toy and coat drive's ending today. Today is our last day. So if you're going to take anything to donate to our toy coat and toy drive, you better do that today. We are going to be picking those up from our drop-off locations today. We're going to gather them all back here at WCAB. We're going to sort through them.
We will start picking those up in the morning. Me and Lou will.
Start picking those up in the morning. Okay. I thought Cameron was going to help you.
Yeah, I think he is. I think
so.
so.
We need to get him doing more stuff. In case he don't do enough around here. We're going to make him do more.
We need his muscles to help us. Those are some heavy bags.
Cameron?
Yep. We need somebody's muscles.
Cameron's not a very big.
Well, if me and Lou can do them, I
boy.
think Cameron can.
Cameron's just a little feller.
Yeah, but he's got those stout 19-year-old muscles.
Oh yeah, he is young. Yeah, all to be young. And what if you could go back when you're 19, but have all the memories you do now?
Oh,
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah,
that'd be
it
a
would.
trip. Sly checking in with us this morning on the YouTube. Good morning to Todd and Tracy. Love y'all. Love you too, Sky. Sly, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
I bet he's all riding around. Got the heater cranked up. Got 100.9 cranked up. And he's just listening to some of the dumb stuff we're going to say this morning. I've been known to say some dumb things.
Yeah, you never know what's going to roll out of our mouth, do you?
Yeah, I'll have to. You never know. And as soon as I said that, you know what? It disappeared. Oh, wow. It's like it's artifacting. You know what that means?
Rerouting.
It's like it held on to something from a previous chat and then posted it and was like, no, that's not supposed to be there. It's just kind of holding
And you never
on
know what you're going to get with the internet either.
You never know. You never know. You never know. So, for some reason, I've been listening to crazy Southern phrases now.
Uh-huh.
And I remember them, and then I come in here, and then it's like, I heard another. I mean, I hear Southern. Don't get me wrong, I hear Southern phrases every day, but I kind of pick the ones that stand out to me more than anything.
Right.
And one that I heard somebody say over the weekend, I was like, "I Swanee."
Oh yeah. At the times, I wish I had a nickel for every time I've heard that. I wish I had a nickel for every time I've said it.
I Swanee.
I Swanee.
What in the world? Yeah.
Swanee.
Let's do a live on the air. We're just going to Google the way I think I Swanee.
I Swanee.
Oh, I spelled it wrong. Oh, and it even corrected me. I Swanee. Well, there it is.
Uh-huh.
It says, this ought to be good. Southern culture is jam-packed with interesting history and colorful vernacular. Vernacular means words, basically. For those of you who, throughout my life I've heard I Swanee used in times of exasperation. The word Swanee or Swanee used as an interjection, according to the American Heritage Dictionary, derives from a centuries-old English phrase, I swan ye, which means I shall warrant thee. Through alteration and somewhat phonetic fusion from the phrase was shortened and slurred together to form the purely Southern I Swanee. The good Lord willing and the creek don't rise are two phrases many of us has heard to indicate whether or not someone will have the ability to do something or go somewhere. And that is true. So I Swanee.
So I Swanee come from what again?
Come from
Swanee?
Yeah, I swan ye.
I swan ye.
Old English phrase. I shall warrant thee.
I shall warrant
Is
thee.
where that
Okay, I'm going to
came
start
from.
saying that.
I shall warrant thee.
I shall warrant thee.
Tracy, look over there. I shall warrant thee.
Well, I
I
Swanee.
just can't help it. Creighton Loveless checking in with us on the YouTube this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Now I just like, as I'm listening to conversations going by, I see if they say something crazy
Yeah.
Southern so I can remember it.
Interesting.
And,
That's very interesting because I've always wondered where that did come from.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, it's definitely
Huh.
interesting. Well, anyway, I saw another one that says, I have scars because I care.
Uh-huh.
I have gray hair because I've lived. And I've got a big belly because I like tacos.
Yeah. The scars would come from, I think the scars would come, I got scars because I lived. I think that would come from hickories, from being,
Probably.
from hickory whippings from your parents.
What was funny one time, and I thought it was kind of sweet. My son came up to me and he looked at, he was holding my hand and he looked and he was touching my scars.
Yeah.
And he said, what are those? I said, those are scars. He's like, what's a scar mean? And I said, well, when you cut yourself or, and it heals back together, it leaves a scar. And then he asked me about all my scars. Where'd
Yeah.
I get them? I thought that was so cool.
Oh, what'd you tell him?
Mostly working on cars. Being stupid. Yep. I got one right there. I mean, I got one right there bit by a dog. Oh, we could sit here all day and talk
Yeah.
about scars. Yep.
Scars.
9 minutes
But
after
the
7
most
o'clock.
important scars are the ones in two hands.
That's right. What's the only man-made things in heaven?
The only man-made things in heaven? I guess the scars in Jesus' hands.
Scars. The scars. That's right. That's right. We're going to get started with our Monday morning call-around report. We're going to check in with the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department after you hear this from Chronicles of the Old West.
The year was 1877, the date approximately December 15. Doc Holliday was hanging around Fort Griffin, Texas, picking up some money playing poker. One of the people at the poker table was gambler Ed Bailey. Ed wasn't doing well and was monkeying around with the deadwood, or discards for you city folk. Doc Holliday admonished him once or twice to play poker, which is a seasoned gambler's way of cautioning a friend to stop cheating, but Bailey persisted. Finally, a frustrated Holliday pulled the pot without showing his hand. Bailey drew his pistol, and Holliday responded by jerking out his knife and cutting Bailey just below the brisket. In no time, Doc Holliday was sitting in the hotel lobby, guarded by the marshal and a couple of constables. Because Holliday was new in town and Bailey was well liked, the gamblers were clamoring for Holliday's blood. In a short time, Doc's girlfriend, Big Nose Kate, heard about the situation. She went over to the hotel, and what she saw led her to believe Doc's life wasn't worth 10 minutes' purchase. Noticing a shed in the back of the hotel, she set fire to it. Taking her pistol and one she borrowed from a friend, she hammered on the back door and yelled, "Fire!" Everyone except the marshal and constables rushed to put out the fire. Kate then walked in as bold as a lion, threw one of her pistols on the marshal, and handed the other to Doc Holliday. They immediately left for Dodge City. Incidentally, Doc Holliday wisely decided not to ever go back to Fort Griffin. You've just heard another story from Old West Radio. I'm Dakota Livesay.
"11 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Monday morning, December the 11th. We're currently looking at 32 degrees outside under clear skies. And our first stop this morning is the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. With us this morning is Deputy Reel. Deputy, good morning, sir. How are you?
Oh, good, sir. How are you?
Doing good. What's on the report for us this morning?
All right, we have a total in the jails, 181. Got 5 arrests in the last 24 hours. Moving on to the incident reports, got a larceny of a dog reported by Carl Dobbins of Forest City, and a larceny of firearms reported by Mark Long of Ruffton. Moving over to the arrests, we have Jalik Patterson of Ruffton, arrested on true bill of indictment. He has a secured bond of $2,000. Matthew Martin of Mill Spring, arrested for an FTA, unsecured $500 bond. And a James Davis, FTA, $4,000 secured bond. And that's everything.
Deputy Reel, we appreciate the report. Hope you have a great day. Most of all, be safe.
Y'all too. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye. Deputy Reel with that report from the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. We're going to check in with 911 Communications Center after this.
At Carolina West Wireless, the gifts are on us this holiday season. Save thousands on bundling iPhones, iPads, and watches with new lines of service. Need to upgrade? Save big there, too. To celebrate the gifts we are most grateful for, our customers, we are having a holiday customer appreciation event at our retail store locations. Join us December 7th through 9th and get the best savings of the year and register to win great prizes. Celebrate the holidays with us as we celebrate you. Carolina West Wireless.
Got to check in with 911 Communications Center, see if we can catch up with them this morning, find out what's going on in the world of... Good morning, it's Todd at WCAB. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing good. What you got? What's on the report for us this morning?
In the past 48 hours, Rutherford County 911 Communications has processed 821 911 calls and administrative calls, which consisted of 129 calls for EMS. For law enforcement, there were 307 calls for the Sheriff's Department, 79 for Forest City, 11 for Lake Lure, 99 for Rutherfordton, and 136 for Spindale. For fire calls, Bills Creek responded to a motor vehicle accident and a structure fire, with Lake Lure, Fairfield, and Green Hill assisting. Ellenberry responded to a motor vehicle accident as well as a residential fire alarm. Forest City responded to a motor vehicle accident. Rutherfordton responded to a motor vehicle accident. Sandy Mush responded to a motor vehicle accident. Then SCA responded to a residential fire alarm, a motor vehicle accident, and a structure fire, with Forest City, Sandy Mush, and Cliffside assisting. And that's all we have.
All right, we appreciate the report. Hope you have a good day.
You too.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Vance with a report there from the 911 Communications Center, and that 911 Communications Center report and the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department report being brought to you by the fine folks over at Jay's Discount Grocery.
With gas and utility prices skyrocketing, you need to save money wherever you can. Jay's Discount Grocery can help you do just that. Jay's Grocery has a fresh meat market and a produce aisle like no other. Jay's carries all household needs, including dog and cat food, cups, paper plates, drinks, famous brand names arriving daily at a fraction of the cost. You know, you just never know what you'll find at Jay's. Find out for yourself. Jay's is open Monday through Thursday, 8 to 7, Friday and Saturday, 8 to 8, closed on Sundays. Jay's Discount Grocery, 671 Oak Street in Forest City. Shop Jay's and walk out with a pocket full of savings.
15 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Monday morning. The man, the myth, the legend, the doctorate himself, the doctor of thinkology.
That has his brain in one hand.
And his pen in the other.
Thank you.
That's all I can think of. That's all I can think of.
I started to say his brain in one hand, his gun in the other. I don't know.
I got my
I'm not sure.
in my hand.
What an interesting combination.
He said I swanny.
I swanny.
That's it. I enjoyed that lesson this morning.
I tell you.
That was good, wasn't
I
it?
tell you, I knew I had made it over at Danieltown Baptist Church when Creighton's daddy, Tommy, he called me boy one Sunday.
Oh, there you go.
I said, yep. He quit calling me Todd.
Yeah.
And he called me boy.
Yep.
I knew I'd made it. I was accepted into the Danieltown fold at that point.
I saw on Facebook where y'all had a singing over there last night. Was it last night?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was good.
They seemed real. Who was it?
It was James Metcalf and his little group that he's got, Briar and a couple of new guys he's got with him. They had the bass and also a banjo going on.
That was good.
It was awesome. And Sunday morning we're actually going to have Jacob's Call with us. They're going to be singing some Sunday morning, and then on the 20th, James will be back with us. And we appreciate Miss Deborah Arthur lining up all that for us.
Yeah, that's where I think she was the one that had the that had it on Facebook.
Oh,
Deborah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, it was good.
So I had Timmy Jane Granger came up to me yesterday. I think them boys have somewhat attached themselves to me. Well, at least Granger has, the littlest one. And Miss Charlotte told me that they were at the parade, and they knew that I was going to be in the parade.
Mm-hmm.
So Timmy Jane Granger looked for me the whole parade.
Oh.
And they were like, I don't think he showed up. He's just not here. And when we finally came through, you remember when I yelled, huzzah! And kind of scared everybody. That was Timmy Jane Granger.
Oh.
And he was actually looking forward to that. So he finally got to see me and gave me the huzzah.
You made their day.
Oh, yeah, he came up to me. He likes wrestling.
Mm.
Oh, yeah. You know who else is a big wrestling fan? Uh-huh. Yeah. We're going to hook them kids up for Christmas. We'll see what I can get them.
Amen.
But anyway, Creighton, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
What's on the SDL report for us this morning?
Well, guys, it is the 345th day of the year. We have 20 days left. I can't believe it. It's just, wow, it's mind-blowing. We got today is National Stretching Day and International Mountain Day. I guess International Mountain Day, we can look over there to Mount Mitchell, Grandfather Mountain, or Black Balsam Knob, etc. I think Mount Mitchell is our most famous one that we have, highest peak in the Blue Ridge. So pretty neat. Also, if you think about mountains out there, if you're delving into your Bible studies, go and look up the mountains of the Bible, and you'll find that just about every mountaintop that you read about in the Bible, the people there on that mountain are going to meet with God in some way or another, usually. People go up to mountains to die, like Moses, Aaron, I think even Miriam, if memory serves me right. I may be foggy on that one. But I know Moses and Aaron did. And, of course, who can forget Mount Sinai, Mount Calvary, where Jesus went to offer his sacrifice for us, the Mount of Transfiguration. So kind of interesting out there. And, of course, we all know the famous mountains. It's in the plural, not in the singular, the mountains of Ararat, where the ark of Noah came to rest. And so anyway, maybe some folks out there might want to dig around on International Mountain Day and do a little Bible study on mountain. Meanwhile, Chief Bailey said that on Saturday morning, SDO responded to a fire alarm off of Epley Road. Then there was nothing else that day. Then Sunday night, they responded to a wreck over on Jack McKinney Road, as well as a structure fire over Rotten, not too far from us, over on Countryside Drive. Birthdays and anniversaries, we have none to report. Also, no events either. But please email those birthdays, anniversaries, and events to sdoevent@gmail.com. Looks like in the fire district today, we're going to have sunny skies with a high of 51 tonight. It looks like mostly clear with another low near 25. My Danieltown meteorologist, Kerry Toms, he reported that we had 1.9 inch of rain in the district over the weekend. Sunrise will be coming at in about 5 minutes at 7:25. Sunset will be again at 5:14 p.m. today. Meanwhile, the moon is in the waning crescent phase. We're about to flip over to another phase of the moon very soon, tomorrow. And the signs today, they're in the fives, and that's a very fertile sign. And the moon will be in the dark phase until tomorrow at 6:32 p.m. for all of our green thumbs out there. So we'll be giving you the signs again for tomorrow. And, guys, that's about all I got to report.
Well, that's Swanee. That's enough. Great, and hope you have a wonderful day, and we will talk to you again tomorrow.
All righty. Y'all have a blessed one.
You
Thanks,
too. Thank
bye.
you.
Bye-bye.
Great and lovely select report from the SDO Fire Day. Just a reminder, next week going to be kind of a short week for us around here. We're going to be on the air Monday through Thursday. We're actually going to be closed Friday, and then we're going to be closed on Christmas Day, and then we're going to be closed the day after Christmas. So we'll be back on the 27th after we get done broadcasting on the 21st. So that's just a look ahead. I know we're getting closer and closer to Christmas.
Yeah, boy, we are super close. We're 2 weeks from Christmas.
I coincided both of our times off at the hospital and here, or I'm actually going to be off. So
yeah, well, good for you.
Good for me. Jonna Prescott checking in on the YouTube this morning. Jonna, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hope everything's good for you on this Monday morning. Let's check in with Chris Melton up at the Chimney Rock Fire District after this.
Sis Ford, located on Oak Street in Forest City, is now Legendary Ford. Still locally owned and still offering the same local hometown service as always. The new family at Legendary Ford is working hard to prove to you that they want your business. So stop by today and see the large selection of cars, SUVs, and trucks on the lot, and let the guys at Legendary Ford help you choose the perfect vehicle that best fits you and your family. Visit them at 565 Oak Street in Forest City, or visit the website at www.legendaryford.com, or call them at 245-1626.
Must be
723, we're going to name Chris Melton. He's no longer Chris Melton. We're going to call him Chris Cruz is what we're going to name him. That's got a ring to it, don't it? Chris Cruz.
Oh, yeah, my favorite way of vacation.
That sounds like a movie star name. Starring in Chris Cruz. I'd say that we can make that work.
You caught me.
Chris, what do you got for us this morning, sir?
Not a whole lot. Bills Creek and Lake Lure respond to a structure fire over the weekend. Bills Creek respond to a motor vehicle crash, and Chimney Rock and Lake Lure respond to a tree down. And Lake Lure had 2 medical calls over the night. So that's what we've had this weekend.
All right, Chris, I hope you did enjoy your cruise. Took a cruise in the Bahamas. Is that where you was at over the last week?
Went down to Grand Cayman and Jamaica and Cozumel.
Oh, yeah.
Got to do some scuba diving.
Oh, I bet that would be awesome.
Oh, I hope you didn't get sunburned.
No,
yeah,
I didn't.
He wouldn't even notice it. It's so cold around here. He wouldn't even notice it.
Oh, I'm glad y'all had a good time. So
Chris, glad you had a good time.
You went to Grand Cayman Island, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I went scuba diving there. Had an awesome time there. Probably one of my better dives.
Well, good.
Awesome. Well, Chris, glad you had a good time. Glad you made it back safe, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
Chris Melton with that report from the Chimney Rock Fire District. We're going to check in with Steve Ernest over in the Tryon International Equestrian Center.
It's a family tradition, caring for your family at a time of sorrow and need. Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services, owned and operated by the Crow family, has been a part of our community for over 65 years. They've been recognized for the highest level of professional service. Crow's pinpoints every service detail to ensure your family has the best service possible. Any questions, call the staff at Crow's 286-2304. They'll be happy to speak with you about pre-funeral needs as well. Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services, 118 College Avenue, Rutherford, or visit them at www.crowmortuary.com.
It's the Christmas season. If you're in doubt on what to get the man or lady on your Christmas list, don't waste another moment trying to figure it out. I've got the solution for you. And where I want you to go is over to 118 Makers Place in Forest City, close to Highway 74, just past the Old American Homes Company, right in behind Danieltown Baptist Church on that side of the road over there. And they've got a store full of great deals. That's where you'll find Patriot Arms. You got a huge inventory. Gift certificates are available. Layaway program. They have new and used merchandise. They buy, sell, and trade on guns only. They have ammo, apparel, holsters, and cleaning supplies. They also do gun repair and gunsmithing. Patriot Arms is an amazing gun shop. I've been by there, talked with the folks in there, and what a great bunch of guys. Locally owned and operated by the good old boys right here in Rutherford County. Call them today at 828-919-2803, or better yet, go over by there and see them. Tell them Todd and Tracy sent you over. Shop local, support our small businesses right here.
Time is getting
in
gone.
Rutherford
You better
County.
get over there and get you a gun.
My son came in there the other night and he said, Daddy, I can't remember what you told me you wanted for Christmas. And I'd forgot what I told him. And he's like, what about a gun? I was like, well, of course. I never turned down a gun. Steve Ernest, man who's never walked by a plate of mashed potatoes without sticking a fork in it and getting him a bite. Steve, good morning.
Or sticking my finger in it if I didn't have a fork, right? Oh, my goodness.
Steve,
Skipping out of... Yes, ma'am.
Have you ever been scuba diving?
No, I've seen it done, but I haven't done it. No, ma'am.
I know. I was just wondering. You know, Chris was just talking about.
I did some involuntary scuba diving one time.
Never been pushed off the dock.
Boat, so. Does that
I've done
count?
some snorkeling. Does that count?
Yeah. I've never snorkeled.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Did I say that right? No, it's snorkel. I said snarkle.
Snorkel.
That means you've never done it.
You are so right.
Yeah, so there you go. But yeah, in Florida, yeah, we do those things. I used to swim in a lake. It was dark, and we'd go snorkeling every now and then. But years later, after I moved away from there, I heard that there was tons of alligators in that lake, and people would go skiing, and on the other side of the lake, they'd see alligators.
Oh Lord!
Can you imagine? That's one. I'm sure you definitely want to be motivated to stay upright. You wouldn't probably do any acrobatic tricks at that point. You probably want to just stand up straight, erect, and just keep on going. No, don't put down.
I remember I went to Disney World one time in 1995, the year I was married, and we were going to Medieval Times, which was near Disney World. We had to drive to get there, and traffic was blocked. So it kind of went up around a bend, and I was wondering where I thought maybe a wreck or something. I go up there, and the biggest alligator is laying across both lanes of the highway, and he's just sitting there.
Wow.
And the guy there, I guess he was a game warden or game something. I was like, "You gonna move him out of the way?" And he's like, "Nope."
With what?
He's like, I was like, "Well, is he dead?" And he's like, "Nope." And what he was is he'd crawled from one swamp to the other across the road, and when that worm hits their belly, they're cold-blooded. It put him to sleep.
Yeah.
And he's like,
in other words, he was in charge of that road.
Oh yeah. And he said, "Well, when he wakes up and goes on, we'll let y'all through."
When he wakes up.
Okay.
Could you gouge him a little bit and say, "Hey, buddy, wake up"?
Can we not go pet him on the head, Mr. Alligator, sir?
Yeah. No, I can't tell you how many times I've thought I was walking across a dead snake when it was a little chilly, and they don't move very good when it's cold. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh,
so,
I bet you did.
Yeah, I did because
you
my
moved
buddy
really
pulled,
good, didn't you?
Yeah, my buddy, we pulled up real good. Yeah, my buddy pulled up a pallet one day in a chicken farm in Florida, and he killed the snake that he saw, and then he started to pull it out of the pallet, but he realized he pulled the other one, and two of them were hibernating together.
Oh my gosh!
So he pulled a live snake, a rattlesnake, and that's what was for supper, by the way. That was my first opportunity and only opportunity to ever eat rattlesnake. It wasn't too bad, actually.
Gross. No.
Well, sorry.
Yeah, rattlesnake
it wasn't too bad.
Rattlesnake would have had too much buckshot in it for me to eat it. It was on a that thing full.
Yeah, they get mad pretty easy. You don't want to mess with them.
That's right.
But yeah, especially when they're sleeping.
Yeah.
So, but at least at first they're a little lethargic. You have a chance to react away from what you just did.
That's right. Well, Steve, tell us what's happening up that way.
Well, we Sunday we closed her down on the ice rink because it was just too much rain for the folks and too much maintenance to keep that the skating rink going. But Saturday I was just really amazed at the number of people that came out in the light rain and the number of people that went through the Christmas light show. So it's still a success, and we had those live bands out there, and they were just performing without they didn't miss a lick. I couldn't tell anyway. But so we had a pretty good weekend, despite the fact that the rain wasn't that good. The weather was terrible, but I believe we got a better weekend and a little bit better opportunity this weekend as we get closer to Christmas. So we still have the something I had talked about, because I don't know if there's any available seating, but we got breakfast with Santa. We do once or twice a week. It's on our website, tryon.com. And it's always filled up, so you have to prepare, or do your order in advance to get your reservations. But we have our New Year's Eve party, of course, December 31st, and it's going to be on the third floor with the view and all the Christmas lights below. It's going to be beautiful. So that's another opportunity to come out and see what we're doing out there. So, and we got a lot of planning ahead of us with a lot of the activities that we're going to have inside the indoor arena. So we're just just excited about all those things, and we're just preparing for it.
All right, Steve, we appreciate it. Hope you have a good Monday. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Okay,
thanks.
Take care.
Steve Ernest with that report from the Tryon International Equestrian Center. We're going to keep moving around the county, checking with Vern Upton. We'll do that next.
It's the store folks in Western North Carolina depend on. Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply. It's like a superstore. Deer corn, $11.05 for 50 pounds. Cob corn, $10. They have plenty of deer plant supplies. Check on the lower prices on propane, $12.99 for a 20-pound tank. Mulch, gravel, rocks, and supplies for beautiful landscaping. That's available at Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply at lower prices. Open Monday through Saturday. If you want a feed and seed store that carries so much more, including new and used farm equipment, then come on over to Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply, 188 Whiteside Road, Rutherfordton.
7:33 on this Monday morning is going to find us in Bostic with DeVern Upton. DeVern, good morning.
Good morning. How are y'all?
Doing wonderful.
Doing good. Getting closer to Christmas.
It's just about here, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. Have you got all your stuff bought?
Just about.
Good.
Nope.
Nope. God hadn't. He ain't got mine in your present.
He don't. I know. We're going to have to get on to him. He's going to have to go to Washburn
Well,
store.
He's waiting to get the biggest.
He is.
DeVern, tell us what you got this morning.
He's saving the best for last, ain't he?
That's right. That's right. Temperature here in Boston is 34 degrees. Fire department had one medical call. Don't forget to go by Boston Floors. She's got 20% off on her Christmas items. Then going up to the Bee Supply store there on Depot Street and check her items out. She's got some candles and shirts. Be a good Christmas present. And I hope everyone has a wonderful day. It's just short and sweet here on Monday.
All right, DeVern, we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay.
Thanks. Bye-bye. DeVern Upton with that report from the Ballstick Fire District. Going to check in with Mount Vernon, Robert Samuel, after this.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance. Helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi, and independent licensee of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Association.
7:34 on this Monday morning, and now
for something completely different.
Well, here we go. Did you know the candy canes got their start in 1670 when a choir master at the Cologne Cathedral in Germany handed out peppermint sticks to keep the children quiet during church. He asked the local candy maker to shape the sticks into hooks resembling a shepherd's crook, in a reference to Jesus as the Good Shepherd. Isn't that pretty cool?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Candy canes.
Yeah, candy canes.
It's amazing to go up. I used to love, I still find myself drawn to these videos, but when we'd go to Gatlinburg, I used to love watching them make the candy. You'd stand outside and watch them make the candy. And there's a couple of YouTube channels in their candy companies, and they do small batch candy on the table there. Hercules Candies is one of them. Love watching that stuff, and I love watching them make candy canes.
I like this because it references Jesus. It's part of, just little things that we do during Christmas that reference back to, the Bible or for that.
As well it should. Yep. Robbie Samuel with us this morning from Mount Vernon. Robbie, good morning.
Well, good morning. How are y'all this morning?
Oh, we're doing good.
Most of that peppermint stuff, they still give that out in churches so people will be quiet.
Oh, yeah.
They do, don't they?
You go in the front door.
That is so true.
Danieltown, there's a whole bowl of it sitting there, peppermint.
Yeah, there's just...
Get you and hush.
Yeah, there's just something about peppermint that will, I guess, calms you down. I don't know.
Well, I guess it beats the I think it was the Catholics that had that little ball that dangle above you and whack you on the head with it.
Well, I don't know about that now.
If you got too rowdy.
How many times have you been hit on the head?
Well, I tell you what, if them two religions was to clash, the Catholics with the hitting people over the head in the ball, and the Southern Baptists, there'd be an all-out fight going on before it was over with.
Yeah.
Because you get the service going, and some of them Southern Baptists get up and start jumping around. Oh, they'd be swinging them things, and they'd be in a fight before it was over with. Wouldn't even know why. Robbie, what's going on this morning?
That's for sure. Oh, well, not a whole lot. Fire department's Hudlow didn't run any calls yesterday, and we just had a fire investigation at the jail. One of the inmates decided they wanted to set a fire, so they stirred up a ruckus yesterday morning. But other than that, I think everything got calmed down really quick. And but other than that, here we are back at Monday again. It feels just like 2 days ago it was Monday, but another week has done come and gone.
Ain't it the truth? Monday, I don't know what it is about Monday. When we all get to heaven, every day will probably be Monday.
No,
as much as we all fuss about it, we'll get up there and we'll think, Monday wasn't that bad after all.
Every day will be Friday at 5 o'clock.
There you
5
go.
o'clock somewhere.
That's right.
And there's an old phrase that here is Monday creeping back around. No, Monday don't creep; it slaps you right in the face.
Yeah, it does.
Here I am. Ain't no.
It does.
Man, Monday does not creep. I assure you.
Yeah.
Slaps you in the face open-handed.
That's right.
Yes, it does. I always start in the afternoon on Sundays. Getting that dread.
Sunday, about on the ride when you're eating lunch,
yeah.
and you're like, oh man.
Oh, after you wake up from that Sunday nap, you think, oh my gosh, it's so close.
Golly, I done slept away half this afternoon. It's gonna be Monday. Why didn't I get up and do something? Robbie, we appreciate it. That's right. Robbie, we appreciate it. Hope you have a good one. And we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Sounds like a plan. Talk to you then.
Take care.
See you,
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Robbie Samuel with that report from the Mount Vernon Fire District. Going to check in with Sunshine Cherry Mountain after this.
It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale.
That's right. 7:40 on this Monday morning. Sue Price with us this morning. It is indeed going to be a beautiful day, regardless. Regardless.
After this weekend, we need a pretty day.
No,
Sure.
We sure did need that rain.
Yeah,
though.
we sure did. I agree 100%. We
Blessed
needed it.
to get it.
Mostly sunny skies all this week, all the way up until next Sunday, when there is a chance of rain, and then a chance of rain on next Monday. So,
let's see.
But then sunny, 52, 51, high 40s, low 50s all week long. So there we are.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. So what you have for us this morning?
Well, I don't have too much. I got to know when I can add to your Swanee.
Go ahead.
Somebody does something stupid to say, well, I do declare. I don't know what's got into you.
I do declare.
I do declare.
I do declare.
Yeah, that's a good one, too.
My grandma liked I have to my never.
There's a lot of old sayings. Well, let's see. Duncan's Creek Church calendar doesn't have any birthdays or anniversaries. On my personal calendar, I got a birthday for Deetra Lovelace, so I hope she'll have a good day today. And let's see, Fairview has an anniversary for Wayne and Gail Van Dyke, so happy anniversary. Hope y'all have a good day today. And we hope anybody's having a birthday or anniversary will have a real good day on their special day and enjoy it. And in my announcements, the Fairview Baptist Church will be going caroling on the 16th. They leave the church at 5 p.m. And then the Christmas play for Fairview is on the 17th at 6:30 p.m. Duncan's Creek, the children's program's going to be during the morning worship service on the 24th. And then on that night, Christmas Eve service, and they'll be reading the names of the luminaries. And so far, I guess that's about all I have this morning. It's just quiet and calm over here. We're looking for a good day, and I hope y'all have one.
All right, so we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day.
Thank you, Miss Sue. You have a good day.
Bye-bye.
All righty, bye-bye.
Sue Price with that report from the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District. We're going to move over to Shingle Hollow next.
Jim, have you seen Henson Building Materials' newly remodeled showroom? It's gorgeous.
You mean where they have a full line of hardware and building materials for homeowners and home builders?
I mean where Jamie, Terry, and Tony, their friendly staff, treat me like family. Oh, they're so nice.
Hey, are they taking COVID precautions and have curbside service?
Of course. They're so thoughtful.
I do need some materials, but I don't think they'll fit in our car.
Oh, silly. They have professional delivery so we can get whatever I want.
Henson Building Materials, 177 Duke Street in Forest City.
Building starts here.
7:43 or 17 minutes before the hour of 8 o'clock. It's going to find us in Shingle Hollow. Tina White, good morning.
I got another one for you instead of I-40. Well, I darn done that.
Say again, I dang done that.
Yeah.
I dang done.
Oh. Well, Tracy.
Yes.
So I got a specific question for you.
Okay.
What kind of heaven are you going to where it's going to be Monday every day of the week? Because the heaven I'm going to, there's no evil one. There's no presence.
See, here, Tina, here it is. She's being influenced, and it's just. We're gonna pray for her soul. We're gonna go down to the river. We're gonna sing spiritual hymns, and we're gonna get baptized in the blood. Amen.
Hallelujah. Well, I really think every day is gonna be Friday.
Friday at 5 o'clock is what every day gonna be.
I think there's gonna be no concept of time.
I was just trying to give Monday I was just trying to help Monday out.
There's no helping Monday out.
I was just trying to make Monday a little bit better.
Oh.
But you're right.
Well,
You're right. It'll be Friday every day. I was born on a Friday, so I think, okay, well, maybe that's why I love Friday so much, but maybe not.
Could be.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something about numbers and days that do affect us.
That's true.
But, you're talking about making Mondays better. Listening to you and Todd on Monday mornings make my Monday better, so I appreciate y'all.
Oh, that is so sweet. Thank you for saying that. We appreciate
Well,
that.
Well, it's true. It's not for brownie points today. Maybe next time. But
yeah, I know.
This one is...
Sometimes
Well,
Mondays, it's hard to get up and come in here on Monday sometimes.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's hard to get up out of bed.
It is.
Especially when you've had such a busy weekend like I've had. On Thursday, we did Grove Park Inn and saw the gingerbread houses. Friday, we did the Nutcracker. Saturday, we went to Hollywood. And then last night, Piney Knob Baptist Church children had their Christmas play, and it was wonderful. They did so good. So this is truly a Monday morning.
Wow, you really did have a busy weekend. So I'm glad to hear Hollywood. So they're back open again then. They had that fire several years ago. I was wondering if they had reopened.
Yes, they are open.
Good.
And it was like he said Tron was the equestrian center. It was raining.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a drizzle enough to add a little magic to the Christmas
Oh,
How do they
lights.
get the lights?
That's a good way to look at it.
How do they get them lights to stay on all them animals?
Well, the animals that had the lights were stationary.
Oh.
But it was beautiful. We have no birthdays today for Vicki Lewis, Norma Lewis, and Adam Hensley. I hope all of them have a wonderful birthday today. It was 33 degrees this morning when I woke up, and a heavy frost out there. And the fire department had one medical call over the weekend. And that's all I see for today. I'm dropping children off at Trinity this morning. My little loved ones. We're running just a few minutes behind. So pardon the noises. Let's see. Now this Saturday, Montford Cove Baptist Church is having their live nativity from 6 to 8 p.m. And everyone's invited to come enjoy that. And then on Sunday, Shingle-Holla Fellowship Holiness is doing their Christmas play at 7, and Piney Knob Baptist Church is having their adult Christmas play at 7. Then the following Sunday, Christmas Eve, Pilgrim Way Baptist Church will have their annual Christmas Eve special, and it starts at 7 p.m. So we still have lots of Christmas going on. Have y'all got your shopping done?
Mostly, I would say.
Yeah, I'm almost done. Just a few little things here and there.
Yes, I was reviewing my list this morning. I was thinking, now I think I've got everything, and then you know how those things that just slip your mind, and so I was writing those down this morning. So maybe I'll do a little shopping today and finalize and get it done.
Finalize. That's the word, finalizing.
Oh, well, y'all have a wonderful day. Make this Monday great, and stay safe out there, and God bless you.
Thank you so much. You too.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Bye-bye. Tell you what, with that report from the Shingle-Holla Fire District, we're going to check in over in Union Mills. Brenda Kelly, next.
Don't let the pest bug you when Hutchins Pest Control is as close as a phone call. Honest, dependable, professional, and on-time service is the reason they continue to be voted best in pest control. Licensed in North and South Carolina and fully insured and bonded. Free estimates when you call Hutchins Pest Control, and you can be sure that job is going to be done right. That's Hutchins Pest Control. Call them today at 287-5171, and they'll be right there.
Yeah, but
Well, folks, now's the time to stop in at NC Tractor year-end clearance sale and shop till you drop. They offer the 23 to 100 horsepower Massey Ferguson tractors, whatever size tractor or mower you're interested in. Now's the time to stop by and talk with Phil Sheehan and his professional staff. Stop in soon. Time is passing by. The end of the year is almost here. Stop by NC Tractor today at 299 Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton, or call them at 288-0395. Going to Union Mills. She got all the tractors she can use up that way. Brenda Kelly, good morning.
Good morning on this magnificent Monday morning. No, I don't have any tractors. Well, I got one. It's an old one. It's sitting out here under the building. It don't run.
Well, if you need one, you need to go to NC
That's
Tractor. Right. They're on sale, year-end clearance.
Well, I was going to say that's what Todd's son could got him for Christmas. Didn't you say he asked you what you wanted?
I don't know what in the world I'd do with a tractor.
That's right, a tractor.
I'd rather have one like Brenda's that don't run and piddle with it for 14 years and never get it running.
Little man took that thing apart and put it. One time he had it running, but it just, I don't even know what kind it is, but it's been here for years.
Well, you need me to take it out of your hair. You just let me know. I'll come pull it to my house, and it'll sit at my house for years.
Y'all can just swap houses.
That's right.
No, I don't want to live close to the road like Todd does. No, I'd have to worry about my dogs. I don't have to worry about my dogs. I just let them out, and they go do and come back, and that's it.
Sometimes they find their own little shack, and they get stuck inside of it.
I've had dogs come here from other places that, but I've managed to find where all of them belong. So
you remember when old Big Dog got down there in that little shack and
yeah.
shut the door and couldn't get out of it?
The deer cabin. I looked and looked for him.
I remember that.
And I could hear him barking, and I said it had rained, and I said I don't care mud what, I'm going to find that dog. And I left here and I started down the hill to the deer cabin, and I went past it, and I heard him barking. I said, wait a minute, he's close. And I don't know how he got in there and got the door closed, but he did. And he'd been in there like 4 or 5 days.
He'd been there a while.
Bless his heart.
Yeah. So I keep him in a lot now. I don't let him out.
Can't go letting him sniff around strange deer cabin no more.
That's right.
Brenda, what you got for us this morning?
Well, let's see. I've got 30 degrees on the front porch. I don't have but one birthday, and that's Karen Cole. So, Karen, I hope you have a great old big day today. And in ways of announcements, it's a birthday party for Tom Root, Tuesday, December the 12th, 12 noon, Union Mills Community House. Bring a covered dish to share and join us for lots of fun. No gifts, please. Cards would be great. Everyone is welcome. And then bake sale, December the 17th, 2 to 5 p.m. Need a dessert, pick one up at Far City Church of the Nazarene, and money raised will go where needed most. And so far, that's all I got going on, so I guess you better truck on down to Ellenburg and check on Luther Sweet Thing.
All right, Brenda, we'll do it. Thanks so much. Have a good day.
Take care.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Brenda Kelly with that report from Union Mills. We are indeed going to go check on Ellenburg after you hear this.
No way.
I'm here to rock the holidays with Bark Mobile. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy A14 5G or Moto G Pure.
OMG, Santa. Red leather is totally trending.
You sound like my elves. You can also get 2 lines with unlimited data for just $35 a month each.
Okay, slay, Santa.
Slay on.
Bark Mobile rocks the holidays. Certain restrictions apply. See store for details or visit mybarkmobile.com/terms and conditions. Offers expire January 7th, 2024.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush, brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
Going down to Luther Gilligan down in Ellenburg. Luther, good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm doing great. Hope you two are.
Oh, yeah, doing
We certainly
good.
are.
Tell us what's happening down in
Well,
Ellenburg.
I'm glad you're doing good. But it's nice down here. It's quiet. Nothing going on this morning. Just a little bit cool. City Fire Department, they had 3 medical calls and 2 accidents over the weekend, but they're quiet this morning. They're just drinking coffee also. But nothing else going on down here, so you two have a great day up there. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, Luther, thanks. We'll see you then.
All right, take care.
Bye-bye.
You too.
Well, folks, let me tell you about Granny Bees. They are our official sponsor for the morning birthdays and the birthday winner. Enjoy a fresh, delicious orange twist, Long John cream-filled donut, original glazed donut, or for lunch, stop in and order a fresh salad, or a delicious Granny B's sub sandwich. Granny B's does beautiful cakes for showers, weddings, birthdays, or any occasion you need a cake, or if you'd rather have those delicious pinafores, get those instead. Granny B's hours are Tuesday through Friday, 9 until 7, Saturday, 9 until 6. Call them at 286-9012, located at 322 West Main Street in Spindale. That's Granny B's. Give me a call now. Birthdays and anniversaries, 287-3356.
In her book Team of Rivals, Doris Goodwin tells how President Lincoln was a man who tried to save a wayward soldier, if at all possible, by finding some good traits in him. He was fond of telling the story about a soldier who, when asked why he had run away, said, "Well, Captain, it was not my fault. I have got just as brave a heart as Julius Caesar, but these legs of mine will always run away with me when the battle begins." Fear is a crippling phobia, which has caused the demise of more than one person. However, the Bible repeatedly tells us not to be afraid regardless of the situation. Jesus reminded his early followers that they would be ruthlessly prosecuted and brought before kings and governors, but he goes on to say to them, "But make up your mind not to worry beforehand how you will defend yourselves, for I will give you words and wisdom that none of your adversaries will be able to resist or contradict." Wow, if they were not to be afraid or worry when their life hung in the balance, why do I need to be afraid or worry? Simply trusting the details of my life to an all-powerful God who loves me and cares about me is a terrific solution to fear. I confess, it's not always easy, but it does get better with practice. Our legs will hold us steady if we trust him. This is Bill Hostler with today's key to confident living.
Happy birthday today to Sydney Hefner. She's 2 years old today, so happy birthday. Rebecca Harris of Rutherford also celebrating a birthday today. Chris and Mara Short from Forest East celebrating their 13th anniversary. And Drake Davis Jr., he's 9 years old today, also celebrating today. We'll pick a winner out of those and give them a box of those pinafores from Granny B's. Birthdays and events throughout history. In 1889, a man by the name of Walter Knott was born. He died in 1981. Any idea what he did, Tracy?
I don't have a clue, but tell us.
He created the Knott's Berry Farm Amusement Park.
Oh, okay. Where is that?
I don't know. Oh, California. Either. That's right.
I don't think I've ever heard of it.
In 1940, actress Donna Mills was born. She was in Knott's Landing.
I remember her.
1944, Brenda Lee was born. Her song "Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree" has now topped the
She's been rocking around that Christmas tree for many, many moons.
Outdid Mariah Carey.
Thank goodness.
1954, Jermaine Jackson was born. He was a member of the Jackson 5, Michael's brother. In 1958, bassist for Motley Crue, Nikki Sixx, was born. 1816, Indiana becomes the 19th state. On this day, back in 1946, Hank Williams begins to record with his first record label, Sterling. On this day, Hank Williams goes on to become world famous. 1951, baseballer Joe DiMaggio retires from baseball. In 1961, Elvis's album Blue Hawaii goes #1. And in 1980, on this day, Magnum P.I. premieres on CBS. I used to watch that. Loved
I remember that. Yes.
Today is National Stretching Day, National App Day, National Noodle Ring Day, SpaghettiOs, I guess,
okay.
and International Mountain Day. Who was the winner? Rebecca Harris of Rutherford was the winner of the Pettifore's compliments of WCAB and Granny B.
Granny's is closed on Mondays, and your name will be over there. Just go over there tomorrow, Rebecca, and pick up your Pettifore's.
That's right. Go by there tomorrow and pick those up and enjoy. They are good. I know that. I've had a few of them. Really good. Really good.
Hello?
Got to get a hold of Wayne Rollins from Wayne's Lunchbox this morning. Wayne, good morning.
Good morning,
Good
Wayne.
morning, man. How are y'all doing?
Doing good.
Man, I don't feel like I've talked to y'all in a month.
It does seem like it. I don't know why, because time sure is flying.
I'm telling you, it's crazy. You know, I feel like at the Groundhog movie there, you get up, you go to work, you cook, you go home and go to bed, catch a football game, get up, go to work. You know, it's one of those things. November and December is definitely not what it used to be.
That's true.
Seems like
but
we're
it's a good
stuck.
thing.
Seems like we're stuck in rinse and repeat.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. We do find ourselves in that. But I did this weekend. We wasn't loaded up with catering too bad this weekend, and I did get to go to my mom's side of the family for Christmas, and we had a good time with that. And got to see some of my relatives that I hadn't seen in a good while. So it was good to get out there and share some good times with them and play some Santa Claus and do different things. Had a great meal. I mean, it's one of them, Todd, you'll appreciate this, and which everybody will, but it was one of them good old dinners where you went and there was 5 bowls of potato salad.
Oh, man.
I mean, it's one of them. You know what I mean? It's one of them, you got more potato salad and deviled eggs than you can ever get rid of, and it's like, man, you're in heaven when you get to a table. And it just brings back a lot of good memories of the old times when people used to get together and just had a really good time. So with that being said, you've got one more week to come by and take advantage of the Christmas dinners that we're offering. We've got everything that you'll need just like you had for Thanksgiving. So we're going to be taking those orders for another week through next Monday of week, which is the 18th, will be the deadline for that. Again, we've got everything that you need: turkey, dressing, gravy, green beans, corn, broccoli casserole, macaroni and cheese, potato salad, tea, pies, just anything that can make it a lot easier for you in the home so that you can spend some more time with your family. Just come by, and we've got the forms up front. We've got the forms on Facebook, so you can come by and check those out, and the girls will help you get it filled out. We're going to pick those up on that Saturday, the 23rd, before Christmas, that morning from 10 to 12. So you come by and check those out. If you need us to help you out with that Christmas dinner, we'll be glad to do that. And then just, throughout the week, we do our daily specials for lunch and then have our specials at night. Today, of course, is the grilled chicken Philly, which is a great sandwich. Can't go wrong with it. And then you've got the... I tell everybody you can come by. If you didn't eat breakfast, you can come by at 11 o'clock, and we'll fry you up a big old thick piece of bologna or a big old thick piece of liver mush, put you some egg and cheese on a bun, and you just can't go wrong there for sure. So, and we have that pretty much every day. So if you didn't get breakfast this morning, come on by later on, and we can hook you up with that. And then tonight is salmon patties. I got a big old pot of turnip greens that I cooked yesterday, so I know they're going to be good tonight. Probably going to run some navy beans with them, and just got a lot going on this week. Got a lot of catering. Truly blessed to have all the catering that we have and getting ready for Christmas. So you only got a couple of weeks. So, and I don't think that I have anything even available to do any more catering. But we've had a great month of doing that, and just appreciate everybody reaching out to us and letting us take care of these dinners and lunches for you guys for Christmas. Really means a lot, so we really appreciate that. But come on by today, Monday through Thursday. You can come by and get you some lunch from 11 to 2. Then we'll shut down for an hour and open back up with them good old meats and vegetables from 3 to 7, and that's Monday through Thursday.
Tell us where to find you, Wayne.
Man, we're up here on Main Street in Spindale, 391 East Main Street. Just follow your nose. It'll take you right to it.
That's right. Wayne, good to talk to you again. We'll talk to you again on Thursday.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good day. Thank y'all.
Have a good one.
Take care.
Wayne Rollins with that report from the Wayne's Lunchbox. Go see him for lunch and supper. As for us, it's been good being here with you on this Monday. We'll be back in here tomorrow morning. Going to make way for Luke Gillum this morning. And as we say, be good. Be good to each other. It'll all come back around to you. We promise. Have a great Monday.